Hey guys, Annie D, AnnieSimpleLife.blogspot.com. I am doing a travel series on my blog right now, and this is a recipe that I use every time I travel, whether I fly or drive somewhere. If I'm going to be overnight in a hotel, one night, two night, or more, this is a staple for when I travel. So this is called a breakfast cookie, but it's not a traditional cookie like you and I would know. This is more of an overnight oats, but it's called breakfast cookie. So there are 5 main ingredients that I put in every single breakfast cookie, and they're staples. You can generally find these even at like a continental breakfast at the hotel, or if not, even just like a CVS or a Super Target or one of those places would have most of these ingredients. So here's what you need. You'll need oatmeal. This is from Trader Joe's, an organic multigrain oats. This works fine. You could also use the Quick Cook oats or the old-fashioned oatmeal. Steel cut oats will not work for this recipe. You'll need half of a banana, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of raisins, and a little bit of water. So these are the staple ingredients, and then I will add, you can always add nuts, fruit, coconut, protein powder, things like that. I'll be doing that at the end, but here are the staple ingredients. And let's get started. Okay, first you're going to want to mash up a banana, and just like you're making baby food, just half a banana pounded with my fork here. It's much easier, side note, to make these breakfast cookies with a metal fork. I've tried to make it with a plastic fork and I had very little success. Alright, so then you want to add in half a cup of oats, and then add cinnamon to taste. I like a lot of cinnamon. So I'll just dump in a good amount there. And we're going to put in our raisins. These are also to taste, so there's no real measurement on these. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. This is kind of going to taste like an oatmeal cookie a little bit. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to incorporate everything in with the mashed banana. And I have a little bit of water here just in case it's a little too dry to get fully incorporated in, but you want to make sure that the oats are all covered with the banana. The consistency that you're looking for is just fully incorporated, kind of sticky almost oats. And I forgot to mention that the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oats work just fine because they are properly processed rolled oats. So I've used those before. They worked wonderful. And they're big and they're hearty, so I almost prefer to use those to other oats. So, okay, so there's our staple cookie. You could stop there and just stick it in the fridge or in a cooler with some ice overnight to let the oats soften and enjoy it in the morning. Or you can continue to add any other staple ingredients that you have in your hotel room or you want to pick up from the grocery store. So here are some things that I like to put in here. I will put in some rice protein powder. I like to put in about a tablespoon. This particular one that I have is vanilla, and the flavor is really, really good in here. So just dump that in. And then I also like to put in some coconut if I have it. So I'm going to stick in probably not quite a tablespoon. I would say maybe 2 teaspoons, so 2/3 of a tablespoon of coconut. And then about a teaspoon of chia seeds. And I'll put in maybe a teaspoon of almond butter, and we're going to mix that all together. Okay, there we have a finished breakfast cookie. So you'll just want to stick it in the fridge or in a cooler with some ice overnight, and in the morning you'll want to eat it with a fork still. It'll still be a little too gooey to eat with your hands, so you don't want to like scoop it out, and that's gross. So that's a done breakfast cookie. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below or visit me on my blog, AnnieSimpleLife.blogspot.com. Thanks a lot. Happy travels.